Hey everyone, welcome to today's Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're tuning in. For the next few minutes, I want you to just think of me as your financially savvy older sibling, okay? Because we are going to walk through a step-by-step survival checklist designed specifically for your early career. If you've ever stared at your bank account and felt just completely lost, you are in the exact right place. We're going to take that confusion and turn it into absolute clarity using a rock-solid foundational roadmap. Let's get right into it.
Let's start with a story we literally all know too well. It's that incredibly relatable, almost universal experience of your very first paycheck, right? The alert hits your phone and boom, your first salary has arrived. Maybe it's 25,000 rupees just sitting right there in your account. The rush is incredible. You send some cash home to your parents, you drag your friends out to celebrate, you buy those clothes you've been eyeing for months, and you treat yourself to some amazing food. You basically feel like you're on top of the world.
But then, the end of the month rolls around. You check your balance, and staring back at you is a measly 1,200 rupees. Ouch. Month 2 happens. Exact same thing. Month 3, same thing. A whole year later, your total savings are maybe 8,000 bucks. It's wildly frustrating, isn't it? But here's the secret. This isn't just your story. This is the reality for like 90% of young professionals at their first job. The issue isn't that you don't make enough money. The real problem is that schools and colleges simply never taught us what to actually do once the money arrives.
So here's our checklist for today. 5 simple, non-negotiable rules. Pay yourself first, build an emergency fund, secure your insurance, keep investing simple, and save tax to grow.
All right, jumping right into rule number 1, pay yourself first.
If you are currently in your first or second job, making somewhere between 20,000 and 60,000 rupees, listen closely to this one. We need to completely flip traditional spending on its head. See, the wrong way, the way almost everybody operates, is taking your income, paying all your expenses, and then just crossing your fingers and hoping to save whatever's left. The problem? Nothing is ever left. The right way is the exact reverse. You take your income, deduct your savings immediately, we're talking 20% right off the top for yourself, and only then do you use what remains for your expenses. You are literally paying your future self before you pay anyone else.
Making this happen in real life is actually incredibly easy. Step 1, you get your salary. Step 2, you mentally ring-fence that 20%. Step 3, you automate the whole shebang. Say you earn 25,000 rupees, you just set up an automatic systematic investment plan, an SIP, for 3,000 to 5,000 rupees. Schedule it for the exact day after your salary drops. You can use platforms like Grow or Zerodha. It takes exactly 5 minutes to set up. It automatically deducts the money, you don't even have to remember to do it, and it permanently solves that "I have nothing left to save" problem. Moving on to Rule 2, build an emergency fund.
Okay, so before you start chasing massive wealth, you have to build a defensive moat. The golden formula goes like this. You need to save up 3 to 6 months' worth of your living expenses and keep it in a separate, highly liquid savings account. So if your monthly expenses are, say, 20,000 rupees, you need to lock away between 60,000 and 120,000 rupees. And here's the catch, and it's a big one. You absolutely cannot touch it. Keep it in a completely separate bank account so you aren't even tempted.
Think of this as your financial airbag. Why do we do this? Well, because life happens. If you lose your job, face an unexpected hospital bill, or your car completely breaks down out of nowhere, this fund absorbs the impact. Without this airbag, when the market inevitably dips and life hits you at the exact same time, you'll panic. You'll be forced to sell your long-term investments at a loss just to survive. So build the airbag first.
Next up, Rule 3, secure your insurance.
Look, a 3,000 rupee monthly SIP is a fantastic start. It really is. But a single severe illness can wipe out years of those savings in a single afternoon. You need to be aware of 2 absolutely vital types of insurance. First is term insurance. If you have family members who depend on your income, this is mandatory. At age 25, you can get a massive 1 crore cover for just 600 to 800 rupees a month. It's incredibly cheap, pure protection. Second is personal health insurance. Please do not just rely on your company's policy. It is rarely enough. You need your own independent policy with a minimum 5 lakh cover. For unbiased, commission-free advice on setting these up, platforms like Ditto are excellent resources. Get these 2 sorted today. Seriously, no excuses on this one.
All right, Rule 4, keep investing simple. With your safety nets firmly in place, it is time to fire up the wealth engine. And the absolute secret weapon for beginners is, honestly, remarkably boring. It's the Nifty 50 Index Fund. Instead of pulling your hair out trying to pick winning stocks, You just invest in a single fund that automatically diversifies your money across the top 50 companies in India. It is beautifully simple. You can easily set this up on apps like Grow by searching for Nifty 50 index funds from providers like Nippon or UTI. Just make sure the expense ratio is low, ideally under 0.2%. Set your automated SIP and just forget about it.
Traditionally, people love relying on fixed deposits, right? But the historical average return of the Nifty 50 index fund sits at roughly 12% per year. That is practically double the performance of a traditional FD and significantly higher than a PPF.
Now here is where the magic of compounding truly blows your mind. If you take that simple, boring step of investing just 3,000 rupees a month and you do it consistently for 15 years, you will have put in a total of 5,40,000 rupees out of your own pocket. But because of compounding returns at that 12% average, your portfolio transforms into approximately 15 lakh rupees. It's like a snowball rolling down a hill. The biggest mistake you can possibly make here? Stopping your SIP when the market drops. Stay consistent and let the compounding do all the heavy lifting for you.
And finally, Rule 5, save tax, grow.
This final step is all about optimization. As the saying goes, earning money is one thing, but saving money is a totally different skill. You can hustle all day and earn a massive salary, but if you don't understand the tax rules set out by the government, you are literally leaving your wealth on the table.
Let's look at the best legal tax hacks available in India. First up is Section 80C, which allows up to 1.5 lakh to be tax-free through vehicles like PPF, EPF, or ELSS mutual funds. And here's a pro tip for you. If you use ELSS mutual funds, you actually get the double benefit of a tax break plus market returns. It's a win-win. Then there's the NPS, the National Pension System, which gives you an extra 50,000 rupee tax deduction under Section 80CCD. If you're on a 30,000 rupee salary and you use an 80C strategy properly, you can save 15,000 to 20,000 rupees in taxes every single year.
But listen, saving the tax is only half the battle. Here is the ultimate hack. Reinvest that saved tax money. When you save that 15 or 20 grand from the tax man, don't just go blow it on a new phone. Funnel it right back into your Nifty 50 SIPs. That extra capital injection makes your compounding engine run faster and hotter than ever before. So let's take a step back and review the master checklist we've built today. 1. The second your salary hits, automated 20% SIP. 2. Save 3 to 6 months of living expenses in liquid cash for emergencies. 3. Protect yourself by getting term and health insurance. 4. Start your wealth engine with a simple Nifty 50 SIP. And 5. Maximize those ADC and NPS tax breaks and reinvest the savings. Now, I want you to picture yourself 10 years from now. If you execute these 5 steps, you won't be stressed out about money. Instead, you'll be the financially rock-solid person that all your friends come to for advice.
But remember, a roadmap is completely useless if you don't take the first step. So I want to leave you with a direct question. Which rule are you going to implement first? Are you going to set up that automated SIP tomorrow morning? Are you finally going to look at your health insurance? Decide right now. Start your true financial journey today. If you need a platform to begin, many, like Grow, are totally free and take just 10 minutes to set up. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Now go out there and take control of your financial future.